As always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And how about this? An onside kick to start the game. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Back to throw. Howell.
Steps away to his left.
He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan.
They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Howell, he'll look to throw it.
Eluding the pressure right. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
First down, Howell to throw.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed.
And the Vikings are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Howell down to throw it. Pass complete. George Pickens with it.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
Defensively going forward, they're going to have to watch out for him on plays just like that. It's a drag route across the field, and they're trying to free him up and let him run after the catch. That won't be the last time we see that play, and it works there to pick up a first down.
Howell.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Howell. Got an open man. It's Pickens.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line.
And Howell will throw it. Here's one deep for Pickens. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Little bootleg here. Howell.
Well, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his third completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
Another throw for Howell.
Flush to his right. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Randy Moss from 19 yards away.
And the Vikings use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game.
It's caught inside the 25.
It's a big play there for Vegas.
61 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Throwing here, Howell.
Buying time to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Sam Howell
taking it in from 14 yards out.
And the Raiders are an extra point away from evening this one up.
They'll try and run it here. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick.
This taken in right around the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Now Howell. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's Howell.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Off play action. It's Howell.
He'll buy some time right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got this down to the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short...
Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And the Raiders will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover two because a strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly, read the football, and went and made the interception.
Howell to the air on 1st and 10. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Well, the defense, they get to Howell. He'll go down here.
They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack. Back to throw. Howell. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So here we go, 4th down. Howell.
He's going to go up top again.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Justin Reed.
And the Vikings are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Here's one deep for Pickens.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself, you don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Howell throwing on 3rd down here. He's into space past the 25.
Touchdown, Vikings!
George Pickens.
52 yards.
And the Vikings have retaken the lead. Kevin O'Connell choosing to lead his guys out there, and they'll go for 2. Howell throwing for it.
And he's brought down. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Being chased out left. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll give up the gut for Murray. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Looking to throw. Howell.
Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally. Up the middle, Murray. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Howell. Touchdown! Brevin Jordan as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. They'll look to throw. And that is caught for the 2 points. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very...
Now the Raiders have got him. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Looking to throw. Howell. He's going to look deep down the field. And that is incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Vikings set to receive the 2nd half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider...